Nancy Pelosi, Adam Schiff, shame on you both. Shame on Julian Castro, Akeem Jeffries, and all you rank and file Democrats. Shame on all of you. I've got a host of things that is demanding my attention right now. And here it is that I'm forced to take time to address the suicide mayhem in this Democratic Party. If you rank and file guy think you're going to extricate President Joseph Biden and replace him with another candidate for a presidential nominee who has never been vetted, who has never won in the primary, you better darn think again. Because this would be a sure way of guaranteeing that a Democrat would never win. It would not be Joseph Biden's fault. Because thousands, if not millions, of Democratic loyalists like myself, we will not vote, regardless of whom the replacement is, period. And even if Joe Biden was to suddenly drop out and endorse a quasi candidate, I said, who was never vetted, nor who was never elected or chosen in the primary, we know then that this would have been pressure on Joseph Biden to step away. It would not be on his own volition. Nancy Pelosi is good at counting numbers, but this time, Nancy, you're totally off. Okay? And I do believe that you're being a traitor too. That's my opinion. Because it was about 2 years ago when Progressive wanted you gone. They wanted you out. It was the same Joseph Biden who called and urged you and consider you and encouraged you to stay and save their ass. And now, instead of supporting him and his superb accomplishments, you are instigating a coup to overthrow him. You Democrats need to take a page from the Republican loyalist Bible. Because even if Trump had pooed on that stage, you would find Republican rushing on that stage, eating that up and calling it liquid gold as the best, tastiest thing God has ever created since hot bread. Okay? And so even if Joseph Biden is pooing in his pants, it doesn't matter because his accomplishments speaks for itself. Joseph Biden has delivered the Democrat with a winning message so they can win ballot from ballot up to ballot down. And we know, we, the supporters, we're not passive. We voters are not passive whatsoever. We know what's happening. We know that you rank and file members are the one, whether by selfish means or whatever it is, you are the ones creating chaos. You are the ones who are directly responsible for the negative perception of Joseph Biden. You are the one who are directly responsible for the low poll rating. Yes, we do. And for you, Nancy Pelosi and Akeem Jeffries, who are behaving like, Joseph Biden has some cognitive problems or, lack thereof, neither of you, your vocabulary and articulation isn't all that impeccable either. And sometimes it's questionable. All right? I mean, I am so disillusioned. I am so ashamed of my Democratic Party. I'm urging you guys to just fall in line and get behind the president and his marvelous accomplishments. If you guys were out there talking directly to the American people and helping them to understand the accomplishments of the administration, if you guys were out there telling the American people, helping them to understand the danger of Project 25, it has been around for a long time in terms of how Trump almost bankrupt Social Security, in terms of how the administration wanted to gut Medicaid and Medicare, in terms of health care, where so many people were bankrupt due to a health crisis. If you guys were spreading the message, there's no way Democratic poll numbers would not be, should I say, excelled to heights. But instead, you guys are focused. You guys are so obsessed with Joe Biden's age. When is ageism appropriate or okay? We abhor sexism. We abhor racism. But ageism is okay, especially from a man who has remarkable, demonstrable accomplishments. Really, Democratic Party? You guys better darn well fall in line. You guys go and revamp, re-engineer, and get out there behind the president with a message. Do that rigorously as if your life depends on it, because it does, and so are most Americans as well. It's not hyperbole. You know, the Republicans form allegiance or alliance around a convict 34 felons, a convicted sexual offender in the case of Eugene Carroll, a January 6th instigator where several police officers, law enforcement lost their lives. Joseph Biden has never hold himself out to be a great spokesman. We know the of his gaffe because of his speech impediments. We know of that. Tell the American people. We will understand. They will understand. Brand your message. Because if you guys believe that you have another candidate who has not been vetted, who you think can carry the victory home, well, I think you have another guest. Okay? You guys are on your own. And so we are urging you to hold the party together. Hold the party together under the leadership of Joseph Biden and Kamala Harris. There's not much more for me to say because right now I am so freaking disillusioned that the words I have to say would not be appropriate. And that's it for now.